Welcome, students. Today we are going to be doing the Chemicals in Everyday Life lab. And I have my son here, he's going to be my wonderful lab assistant to help with chemistry and also to provide color commentary as he describes what he sees and what he smells as we do these chemical reactions. Okay, so we'll get started in just a minute. Household ammonia in here, and we're going to dip the red litmus paper really close to the surface and see if there's any change. Go ahead. So get it close, but don't touch it. Okay, don't. Okay. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 1,000, 9 1,000, 10. Okay, go ahead and pull it out. Do we see any change? Or is it still red? Now we are going to squirt the tip with the water. So go ahead and squeeze that just to moisten. Now let's go ahead and dry that off with the paper towel. Oh, sorry.
Still quite wet.
Yeah, okay, and now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna dip that into the, get it close, but don't actually touch the liquid. Done. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000. Well, maybe a little bit. Careful, careful.
I see some blue.
Okay, let's go ahead and pull it out.
The tip.
So let's look, let me get that in the camera. Okay, oh, now it fell in. See, the tip, it's okay. So you see where the tip was touching, it was going blue. Or the tip got close, but now that it's fully submerged, it's gone all blue. Waft it. So like, now we're going to squirt about 1 ml of 1 molar ammonium chloride into a test tube. Put a wet litmus paper in there. Go ahead and put the litmus paper down. And go ahead and squirt that in there. Yep. Okay, thank you. And go ahead and put that in the mouth. And just hold it. Four 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000, 12 1,000, 13 1,000, 14 1,000, 15 1,000. Okay, let's see. Any change, or is it still red? We're going to add concentrated base to that same test tube and see how that changes. Go ahead and squirt that in, bud. Good.
Got some in.
Okay, it's okay. Now go ahead and do the same thing with the litmus paper. Make sure you dip in the wet end, but don't touch the side. Do your best not to touch the side. Oh, I think we touched the side. Oh, what do we see here? Oh, wow, that is very blue. Very, very bluey. What can we say about ammonium chloride? When we add base, it's going to produce, well, that's going to make it turn blue. Some of that, yeah, from the test tube. Do you notice any? So you like, you don't smell it directly, but like kind of wave it towards your face. Smell anything?
No. You seem to smell your sour.
First,
Okay,
hold
good.
the litmus paper over that. There's what? This is on ammonium carbonate, also known as smelling salts. Oh, wow. Let's hold that litmus paper up to the camera. What's happened? Hold it. Why don't you turn it? Where is it? Can't get the. There it is. Why don't we put it down on the desktop? Oh, wow, that turned very blue. Can you smell that from here? Don't. Ooh. What's that smell like, bud? That's.
It actually stayed the same. Is that the one we did, the same thing we did oil?
Yeah, that smells very similar. What we're going to do now is we're going to add a little bit of baking soda into our test tube. And we're going to add a couple drops of concentrated sulfuric acid. See what happens. What do you see observing there, my lab buddy? You don't have to smell it, but what's happening? Let me add a couple more drops. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what appears to be happening?
The bubbles?
Yeah, bubbles. So we have some sort of reaction forming where we're forming a gas. So we're going to scoop some more baking soda.
Now?
Yeah. And so we're going to scoop some more baking soda into there, and this time we're adding vinegar. It's okay. A couple drops of vinegar. So, what's happening?
Are there like bubbles?
Yeah, there's still the same bubbles, so it doesn't really matter the acid source. As long as there's baking soda, acid plus baking soda is going to give us this mysterious gas. Oh, while it's doing that, we're going to test for what's coming out. This picture is of barium hydroxide. Notice the clear bubble. I want you to hold that's barium hydroxide. Hold that over the mouth. We'll see what happens in a few, like 30 seconds or so. Hold it over the mouth. And this is a test test for carbon dioxide, CO2. This CO2 is being formed. We should see barium carbonate forming in that bubble. These pictures are of barium carbonate. A little bit difficult to tell, but notice the bubble has gone from clear to opaque. Finally, we are going to test chalk dust. So see whether there's carbonate present. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we're going to add HCl into there. Good. Squirt a bunch if you have to.
More chalk dust?
No. I wonder if our chalk dust is old. No. What we see here. For chloride ions. So we're putting a little bit of table salt into this test tube. I know it's a little tricky. Got some? Oh yeah, that's plenty. That's more than enough. That's way too much. Why don't you pour some back? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Just need yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect amount. Pour that into there. Now add a couple drops of sulfuric acid.
From this?
From there. It's already in the thing. Go ahead. You got it. So a couple drops. So what's happening?
It's bubbling.
Okay, so go ahead and put that back in the beaker for now. And waft. Just waft it just a little bit. Don't dick your nose too much. You smell, son?
No yet. It doesn't smell good.
It doesn't smell good? No. Right there, that is hydrochloric acid gas. So we don't want to stick our nose too close to that. It's going to burn your nostrils. If we hold a litmus paper, blue litmus paper over the top, something should happen. You don't have to breathe it this time. Make sure you're holding the moistened section. Yeah. Keep it. You notice anything happening? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, look at that.
Make it yellow red.
It looks very red. Hold that up. See, the blue litmus paper has turned red. It's producing an acidic gas. Here's a different, probably a little bit more fun test for chloride. Add a little bit of table salt. Make sure you're holding it on the side so it fits in the scoopula. Okay. Don't need much.
Come on.
You're scooping the wrong.
Get this case. I will get this out.
Like
Come on.
oh. It's not so easy. There we go. Now we're going to pour that into there. Oh. Goodness. No, pour it from there. That's fine. As long as we got some salt in there. Yeah, that's good. So add 15 drops of deionized water. Just a couple squirts.
1, 2.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now and a drop. It's okay. Drop of nitric acid. So you're gonna have to squeeze that in there.
So 1 drop?
Just 1 drop. Yeah. That should be good. Go ahead and put that in there. We'll just make sure. Try to get this salt dissolved. Sorry. We want the salt to be dissolved. Okay, that's good enough. Now we're gonna add some silver nitrate. The important thing is the silver, not the nitrate. Yeah, so yeah, 1 drop. Okay.
1 drop.
A couple drops of that should be all it needs.
6, at least 3.
You can try 3. Now, what do you see forming in there? What happened to the color of that?
I really want to like blue, like white.
Yeah, it's forming white. That's actually solid powder that is forming in that solution. We're forming a solid silver chloride. Question, why not use tap water? We're going to try that. So hold that under the sink just a little bit. That's okay. Pour some out. You only need a little bit. Pour like half out. Okay, that's good. That's good. As long as you have some in there, that's good. Go ahead and put that down. Add a couple drops of nitric.
1, 2.
Yep. Yeah, 2 or 3. That's fine. 2. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now let's add a couple drops of our silver chloride again. Yep. Let's see if we.
2 again.
Yep. Let's go ahead and make sure it goes all the way down.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. Now, this is not really strong because not really strong, but what does it look? It's maybe slightly cloudy from how it was before. Now, there's not a, we fortunately have some softish water here at Bethel, but it's still slightly cloudy, saying there is some chloride in our tap water. Hold this so you can see the flame. So right now, I'm sticking sodium chloride under the flame. And as you see, what color is the flame turning? Oh, blue.
Orange.
Yellow. Yeah, yellowish orange. Making sure, putting the other side in, it's not the metal that's turning it, it's the sodium chloride. Stop. Okay, so this next one we're testing for sulfate. We have magnesium sulfate. One little scoop. It's okay. Put it in the test tube. And now we're adding the sulfuric acid.
One or two drops.
A couple drops, it's fine. Just make sure it gets all the way to the bottom. Go ahead and squirt some more, it's fine. Does it reach the bottom yet? Do you see anything actually happening? Any bubbling?
No.
No? Nothing's happening. Magnesium sulfate does not react with sulfuric acid. Just looks like maybe it's dissolving or getting wet, but nothing else. We're going to test magnesium sulfate a different way. So we're going to do 5 drops of, 10 drops of water. Just go ahead and okay, and now a couple drops of nitric acid. Okay. Our solution is clear abouts. Now, a couple drops of our barium chloride. You already got it in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Could add a little bit more. Our clear solution is becoming opaque as we're forming a solid, barium sulfate. Testing for iodine at this point. We're going to scoop of sodium iodide. Yep. Squirt it to a water. That's good. Want it to be dissolved. I'll squirt in the bleach. The bleach is going to oxidize the iodine. Go ahead and squirt some more if there's any more in there. There we go, that's good. So notice it's forming the reddish color. Now add this mineral oil to there. Just squirt some in there, and we'll shake it up. Okay. Like say 2 more drops. 2 more drops should be good. Okay, that's good. Now let's shake. Shake. We see here the top layer of oil is now violet shade, a beautiful shade of violet, where the iodine is dissolving into there. Okay, so go ahead and scoop. So we're going to test for iodine another way. A little bit of sodium iodide. Okay, add some water. Good squeeze, good firm squeeze. Just a little bit more. Squeeze hard. Okay, there, that's good. Now to dissolve, drop of this, drop of nitric acid to acidify the solution. Why don't you go ahead and get a little bit more. Just drops, make sure it goes all the way in. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. And now we're going to add a drop of silver. Now, you see it's turning cloudy, but what else do you notice, Finn? Is it...
It's kind of like blue and green.
Well, yeah. That's actually more of a yellowish, but yeah, it's kind of... The light hits it. But it's a pale yellow right there, because that's how the yellow and the white are reacting. Like the cloudiness and the yellowness. Let's add a little bit more. Let's see if we can see this any better. It's like a pale yellow solid. Okay, the last test is with our sulfuric acid again. So a scoop of sodium iodide. Yeah, okay, that's a big chunk. That's good. Now, no, that's good. Now, a squirt of sulfuric acid. Ooh, it's fizzing, and what color does that look?
Brown.
Yeah, fizzing and turns brown. Yeah. For this last test, we have an unknown solid. We're going to add our sulfuric acid to this. See, what observations do we... So let's add our sulfuric acid. A few drops of that. Let's reach the bottom. Okay, so this is we've seen what is occurring when there's sulfuric acid in there. So the last thing you need to do is, based on that reaction, predict what anion is in there, and what confirmation test would you do to confirm whether this is carbonate, chloride, sulfate, or iodide. What test would you do in order to make sure? Okay, you should have everything you need to complete the lab. You should be able to figure out what the unknown is based on the experiment we did, and you should be able to predict what confirmation tests you would do to confirm it. I want to thank my lab assistant. Thank you very much, and we wish you good luck. Bye-bye.